Texas, it's time to go fishing. We are back in the Forney, Texas area. I've been working here a lot lately for my job, and whenever I'm done working, I usually want to go out here and do a little Google Maps exploring and find some new spots. This is like a mega big, huge area of housing tract that has been built here. I think it's all the same building project, but it's weird because they have bigger houses. They have like townhome section and then small houses, which is kind of cool that one company did all of that in one area and then has all these cool amenities like multiple ponds. And I think there's like about 10 ponds in this area. I've already fished probably about 6 of them. And my goal is always to find the old farm ponds that have already been there, that they built around. And this one has a lot of ponds I think are new ponds that they have dug out and created. But they have stocked them because I caught a little fingerling bass out of one of them when I was here the other day, which is a good thing. But I did also find one that was definitely an old farm pond, and I caught a 5-pounder out of it. So I'm going to one today that's kind of way over on the edge of this whole complex, and from the street views it looks like an old farm pond, but it's a small pond. So we'll see what happens. We're gonna go hit it up right now and see if we can find some fish in it. But with that, let's go fishing.
Set the hook.
Fish on, fish on.
Bass love wood.
Oh my god.
Bass love rock.
Nice.
Whoa, give me that rebound.
Holy cow, you guys.
Fishing. Fishing. Fishing.
Fishing. Fishing.
Yes, so this pond is really small. This might be a quick in and out here because it looks really small. As I'm tying this up, I realized I forgot to put my gloves on, which is always dangerous because I know there's been a few times I've hooked my gloves, which I would have hooked my hand. So yeah. Do I walk back to my car and get my gloves? I'm probably not going to, and if this becomes a video where I hook my hand with a hook, I'm gonna feel really dumb. Let's see what it does. Oh, well, that's not a good way to start. Immediately backlashed. Yeah, I had that way too loose. Always rules that I tell people live by that I don't follow myself. Always check your reel settings before you start fishing, because you never know. Sure enough, this was set really loose from fishing yesterday because I was in an area where there was no wind. Okay, there we go. I have to pick all the crud off it because it probably went down to the bottom and got a bunch of junk stuck on it. Something's going on. Look at it, it's stripping the line. So something happened. Hold on. This has nothing to do with settings and everything to do with something else. This is a bad line guide or something. Something happened. Yeah, this is one of those moments where it's just be careful when you're stringing your stuff up and you're not in a hurry and do dumb things like I do. So I wasn't coming straight through the hole in here, which is the line guide. It was actually coming up through the top, which isn't smooth. And that's what was giving me all the problems. It was fraying my line. It was making me backlash. I mean, it was just out of control. I can't blame my gear and I can't blame manufacturers. All I can blame is myself because I tied that completely, or I fed it through there completely wrong and caused the problem myself. Like most of the things I talk about on my channel, that was a self-inflicted wound. 20% of the time when I have problems with my fishing gear, it is the manufacturer's fault. 80% of the time when I have problems with my gear, it is my own fault. So the manufacturers don't screw up on their gear as much as I screw up in my handling of my gear. I think a lot of anglers are that way, but a lot of anglers just can't get that honest with themselves, and they just want to look to blame somebody else when their stuff breaks. All right, still gonna come around this side and fish. Now I'm gonna have to dial this reel in all over again because now I've got everything cranked pretty tight on it, and I hopefully fixed the problem with the line guides, and I don't need to have it cranked this tight now. So we'll see what happens right now. Now the wind's coming in from the side of us and not from the front like it was before. Yeah, that thing went out there and died. Definitely need to loosen it up a little bit. So far, there's a pond I've never been to before. You know, I'm always looking for certain things. Those of you who watch my channel regularly, I'm looking for signs of fish. Swimming around, popping. So far, no signs of fish. Signs of fishing. In other words, signs that other people fish here. And I'm just kind of looking around for bobbers, line laying on the ground, old lures, empty worm containers, stuff like that. So far, I haven't seen the signs of fishing, but I've been a little preoccupied with making my gear work right before I could really start looking around. And now I'm kind of getting into that frame of mind where I need to look around. See. I mean, this definitely looks like an old farm pond for sure. This does not look like something that was dug out for the housing track here. I think usually when I find 2 out of the 3 signs of fishing and signs of life, it usually means there are fish in there. Oh yeah, see, I see a whole bunch of fry right here. Whole bunch of little minnows swimming around. I don't know if that's fry or they're just little minnows, but in any case, there's definitely fish in here. Now I just got to find out if there's bass. Just putting the puzzle to... There's a fish. And it's a bass. There we go. Puzzle put together. 3 out of 3. We got signs of life, signs of fishing, and signs of fish. Bam. Google Maps exploring pays off. Nothing huge, but man, pretty little fish. I mean, pretty fish. That thing is smooth, no blemishes. Dang, I wonder if I'm the first person that's ever caught this fish. He is, I mean, pristine. I'm gonna have to go through the gill. He swallowed that and got it in the tongue, so trying to avoid a lot of bleeding, so I'm gonna go in through that gill. Pull this up here. There you go, fish number 1. On the white inline spinner. Oh, he's bleeding. I'm going to put him back. Thank you, Jesus. All right, people, we found us another pond to fish in. I mean, he wasn't huge, but he wasn't an absolute dink. That was a nice little fish. Pretty happy about that. But it makes sense. I said all these little minnows were over here. And there's dragonflies. I mean, all these little things I look for in ponds, they are here. There's all kinds of food right here for these bass to eat. They can come hit minnows or they can blow up on those dragonflies. There's like multiple food sources right here in front of me. Got my spinning rods, got the drop shot tied on it, which will probably work great. But the way there's like grass like along the edges, it's dying, but there's still some there. Clear water, and this doesn't seem like it's a very deep pond. I feel like the weightless worm or wacky worm probably be pretty productive here, probably get a lot of bites. Right, this right here is the exact spot where I caught that fish here just a minute ago. Kind of came back around here, so throw a couple, 2 or 3 casts in this little area right here. Oh, I watched that. One just came out of nowhere, swiped it. He just came up and swiped at it. I felt it and I saw it happen. Oh my gosh, he just swiped it again. Ah. I don't know if it's a bass or if it's a bluegill, but I can see the flash of it, the shiny part of the fish right when it's hitting it. Oh my gosh, it just did it again. I'm gonna fish the drop shot all the way around to there. When I get there, I'm gonna probably put the weightless worm and fish my way back on the weightless. But let's try something a little more subtle with the drop shot here instead of coming through with that inline spinner, which is flashing all over the place. All right, I got the hook tied on. I think I'm gonna go. Hopefully we have Mardi Gras in here because that's what I want. Mardi Gras got a natural color and it's got tons of glitter. There you go. You know what? Let's go with Old Faithful. I know the dark doesn't matter, but we got the lighter color on there. Got some glitter in it. That's the old Bama bug. And Bama bug tends to work in all conditions. It's the weirdest thing. So not too freaked out about using such a dark color in clear water. Bama bug, even in clear water, tends to get it done. I have the hook on there that I can put it weedless if I need to. So, plus the color of this gives it a little hint of looking like a dragonfly. All right, let's see if my intuitions were correct and if weightless worm will get them, because I just felt like that would be the way to go. But no nibbles, no bites. Alright, this might be the last thing we throw and then I gotta get going. And I opted to go with the blade bait. And it's got some nice glitter shine to it, so sunny day out here, so it might get munched. See how it swims. That is the big thing. How well does it swim? Oh yeah, it's swimming nice. Oh yeah, heck yeah. Really picky about the blade bait, so that's a good one. That Bass Pro Shop brand, I like the Mega Bass one's the #1. That Mega Bass Dyna is amazing. That thing is a fish catching machine. So let's see if this one can compare. See if it'll catch me a couple of fish here. Somebody finally chased it down. I felt like he came up and got it from behind. Feels like a decent fish. That or it's a little guy with a lot of fight in him. Like I said, I hope these treble hooks on this Bass Pro Shop lure hang on, because he is fighting me. Oh, and then he got himself in the stuff. He's getting down. Oh, that's a nice fish. It's not a monster, but it's a nice fish. Heck yeah. Come on, baby. Get up here. Get up there. Some weight on that one. Yeah, it's a nice fish. Come on. Remember I was saying, I wonder if there's a population of good sized ones in here, and there they are. That guy's like 2.5 with a big head, so when he's really fattened up, that could be a 3-pounder for sure. My size 12 right next to him. Let's get him freed up back in the water. But I cast all the way over there and this one chased it down and got it, so put you back, see if we can watch you swim off. Thank you, Jesus. Nope, you're gone before I can even see you swim off. All right, the question is, could I get any more with the blade bait? So far, the new Bass Pro blade bait works. Kind of get through cover a lot of water just from this one little spot. But we are going to keep moving because I might want to try some bigger baits. I want to see if there's a bigger fish in here. Back to how we started when we first got here on the inline spinner. Only difference is that one was white with a white blade. This one is all gold. This one has caught the most fish since I bought these 3 inline spinners. So this one has been pretty productive for me. Little tiny guy got it. I watched him get it. There's number 3. Look at how little he is. Little cute guy. That is like a 3.5 inch fish right there. But we'll count him. Thank you, Jesus. Got 3. Would love to get 5. I know that one shouldn't even count, but I'm not in a tournament or anything, so I'm counting it. We're counting the micros. Oh, I just got hit. Shoot. That was crazy. There's another one of those where I could see the fish hit it. And to be honest with you, it looked like the fish actually hit the line in front of it. And it like did a weird loop-de-loo, and then the fish kept going. I just realized my camera wasn't on. I've been over here fishing this little point that I like to fish off of, talking to the camera, talking to myself. Camera wasn't even on. Good news is well, I guess it's not good news, but I didn't catch anything, so no harm, no foul. Got one, another little guy. I wired his mouth closed. I think I managed to get all 3 points of that treble hook into his mouth. There we go. Same as the other one, little teeny thing, like 3.5 inch. That's number 4. Told you I'm counting the micros. Alright, I just realized my camera is doing all kinds of weird stuff today, so I don't even know if you guys saw the last fish I caught. I caught a 5th fish. It was a micro. I'm getting a little frustrated right now because I thought I was filming that whole time, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm so glad y'all support the channel, that come by and watch this. I hope that if you are not subscribed, I hope that you feel I earned it and you will subscribe. That would be awesome. If you subscribe and you like, it is a blessing to me, and I truly appreciate every subscriber that subscribes. And I will keep pumping out content best I can, pond hopping, doing tournaments, all the stuff I do. So keep coming by, checking it out, and God bless you from East Texas. We'll see you next time from the bank. All right, so I made my decision. I almost forgot to give this place a name before I took off. I already did my ending and everything, and there wasn't a whole lot of features here that made me feel like it had a specific name until I came around this way and I realized there's this one random basketball hoop right here with a sidewalk that leads up to it that's here. So this is now the basketball pond. That's its name. From this day forth, this shall be the basketball pond.
Fish on, fish on.
Bass love wood.
Oh my gosh.
Bass love rock.
Nice.
Whoa! Give me that rebound.
Holy cow, you guys.
Fishing. Fishing. Fishing.
Fishing. Fishing.